Right now, first responders have a new tool to help them save lives. The test that could be a game changer.
The fate of the U.S. House has finally been decided. The party that picked up one extra seat nearly a month after the election.
And we have some winter weather in our forecast, how you can brave the cold and get some deals along the way. You're watching News 3 now at 5. The temperatures are set to drop tonight.
And in places like Camp Douglas, which is a little northwest of Madison, they saw a snow squall this afternoon. In fact, there are several snow squalls out there on the radar. So we set Tanasia Shaw on live drive right now to talk about what to look for as the evening commute begins. Hi, Tanasia. Where are you and how are the roads tonight?
Hi, Susan. Hi, Maddie. I'm going to let you get a look at these road conditions. Take a look. We cannot see beyond 2 to 3 cars in front of us. Really low visibility. This is a true testament to how fast these snow squalls just pick up, because just about 5-10 minutes ago, we could see the roads perfectly fine. Now we can't. So if you have to go out now, well, first let me say this. I would avoid going out, especially if you're going to be on a belt line or the freeway or anything like that. But if you have to go out, you can see we have a lot of distance in between these cars. I would keep it that way. Make sure that your headlights are on so it's visible, and if any accidents occur, that you can make sure you have time to adjust and detour if needed. And on top of that, it is also so windy outside. So when you leave your vehicle, you can just hear the wind, and then you can see the lights posts, are just shaking, and the leaves are just swirling in the wind. Now, on top of this, when going on the belt line, we did see a lot of accidents. So if you do have to go out, make sure that you take your time on the roads to be safe. We're going to continue to show you these road conditions. Back to you. Oh, actually, right now, I'm sending it to Blaze Keller, who is out on the patio. So, Blaze, how long will this last?
You know, we're going to be dealing with the snow squalls, or at least the potential for kind of these bands of some more moderate to heavy snow pretty much through the next, I would say, 2 to 3 hours. And then as we go further overnight, that snow threat really wraps up, but we still deal with the breezy conditions as well as the cold temperatures. And Tanasia made a really good point. If you don't have to be on the roads, I wouldn't be, just because these are at times very intense bursts of snow that can really quickly reduce your visibilities out on the roads. And that's the reason why we issued an alert day for this evening, because of those potential snow squalls, the low visibilities through at least the early evening hours. So what is a snow squall? Tanasia did a good job summarizing it, and if you think of it kind of like a squall line of storms in the spring or summer, it's relatively the thin line of sometimes moderate to intense snow, along with windy conditions, often along or out ahead of a strong cold front. The warnings, much like those squall line warnings in the spring and summer, are somewhat short-lived, and that's kind of what we've been experiencing this evening. We've had a few snow squall warnings, but they have been allowed to expire relatively quickly. And you can see that band of snow extending really along 94 from Milwaukee all the way back to Prairie du Sac. No current snow squall warnings, but we're going to keep an eye out just in case the National Weather Service in Milwaukee is seeing those conditions and has to issue a snow squall warning. And where that snow is, you can see those visibilities are relatively low, especially around Waukesha and Watertown. I mentioned that these are often found out ahead of a strong cold front. We're going to talk about just how cold it is going to be not only tonight, but how cold it will feel as you're waking up on Thursday in your full forecast.
All right, Blaze, thank you. And in the wake of snow and those colder temperatures, the city of Madison has released a snowplow update. Trucks have been on the roads preparing them with brine since yesterday, although today's minor snowstorm arrived earlier than expected, meaning that their routes are not fully prepared. 32 trucks are being dispatched to salt and plow nearly 800 miles of roadway, with 4 additional plows just focusing on hills, curves, and intersections. A reminder, neighborhood streets will not be plowed unless there are 3 or more inches of snowfall. UW-Madison biochemists have developed a new method that could help detect harmful chemicals and toxins quickly.
Arman Rahman has more on how they did it and who it could help. Arman.
Maddie and Susan, after 4 to 5 years, researchers hope in a matter of 1 year or 2 years, first responders, environmental research groups, and more can have a device in hand to detect harmful substances at a molecular level. Time is of the essence for emergency responders.
We are that gateway to the emergency room.
Fitzrona EMS Chief Patrick Anderson knows that figuring out why a patient is unresponsive can take some time.
We can't ask them what they took, so really we are relying on essentially seeing clues, right? What pill bottles can we find?
And now there's a tool in molecular size that could help. The U.S. military approached UW-Madison biochemistry professor Baston Rahman with the task.
Detecting sort of chemical threats, detecting toxins and other environmental hazards that the soldiers might encounter. So we wanted to take proteins that nature normally makes and then redesign these proteins to get them to sense molecules that we care about.
Proteins already do that, but his team made them more useful.
It not just binds to the small molecule, but it acts as a switch. In other words, the moment it binds to the target molecule, the protein undergoes a shape change, which we can then read out as say, fluorescence or something that we can visually observe.
They observed the proteins detecting breast cancer drugs, anti-malarial compounds, and even opioid drugs in 5 to 15 minutes.
And so this is now a field-usable device that, say, a first responder could potentially use.
First responders like Anderson, who say it can even help once they get someone to a hospital.
Unlike television, you can't do a tox screen, right, and get it back in 45 minutes. Some of these things take days. This will potentially speed up patient care significantly.
Rahman has even higher hopes.
My goal would be to be able to build a device that we can hand off to people and say, you know, you can measure what's in your environment and what's even in your body.
And Rahman says the Air Force research labs have now taken over to turn this into a portable biosensor for the field.
Fascinating science. Armand, thank you. 2 people are recovering tonight after being injured in an outdoor fire over the weekend. Madison Fire says on Saturday around noon, firefighters were dispatched to Ingersoll Street that runs along McPike Park for an outside fire. When firefighters arrived, they saw flames up to 15 feet high along a fence line, with the items involved belonging to an encampment. 2 people were evaluated for fire-related injuries. 1 was taken to the hospital and is expected to survive.
Today, the National Fire Sprinkler Association Wisconsin chapter and the Madison Fire Department teamed up to showcase important fire safety reminders for the holiday season. In a live burn demo, the group showed how simple mistakes like leaving candles unattended or placed near other flammable objects can have major consequences. Madison's Fire Marshal Bill Sullivan says that cooking fires are the #1 cause of fires, and the top 3 fire days annually are Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day.
If you do experience a fire on a cooking fire, we want you to have a lid handy to be able to slide a lid over it, turn the stove off, and leave the stove or leave the pan where it is. Do not try to move the pan, okay?
Sullivan added that having a fire plan is crucial with your families, as homes could become fully engulfed in just 2 minutes.
A former fire chief for the city of Ripon faces multiple charges of credit card fraud. According to the criminal complaint, Timothy Saul Jr. allegedly racked up $43,000 in fraudulent charges to a department credit card over a 6-year period. The alleged purchases included multiple hotel stays at the Kalahari and Mount Olympus in Wisconsin Dells, as well as car rentals and Cubs tickets. Saul retired from the department in 2022. He's expected in court December 23rd and faces up to 27 months in prison if convicted.
If you get your gas or energy through We Energies, you may be a little confused on where to mail your next bill. Some people worried that a recent address change email was a scam, but We Energies has confirmed it is legitimate. The new address is P.O. Box 1125, Glenview, Illinois, zip code 625.
Election results for the last unresolved House seat have been certified, with Democrats flipping the seat in California. Republican Congressman John Duarte conceded to his Democratic challenger Adam Gray in California's 13th congressional district. Gray won the 5-county district by 187 votes overall. Republicans will hold a tight majority in the House with 220 seats to the Democrats' 215. The Republican majority is likely to be even tighter in the early part of next year. Former Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz resigned from the House last month, so he won't take his seat in Congress. And Republicans Elise Stefanik of New York and Mike Walz of Florida are expected to take positions in the Trump administration. The Milwaukee Bucks return to television Wisconsin tonight. Tune in to Channel 3.2 to watch the Bucks take on the Atlanta Hawks. The Deer are currently on a 7-game win streak. Pre-game starts at 6:30, right after News 3 Now at 6. And this will be the first of 10 Bucks games you'll be able to watch for free over the air outside of Milwaukee this season.
There may not be much snow sticking to the ground around us, but ski hills have been making plenty of snow in the below freezing temperatures. If you're looking for new ski and snowboard gear, the 60th annual Hoover Ski and Snowboard Resale is back this week. The sale is at Varsity Hall on Dayton Street on Saturday from 8 to 5 and Sunday from 8 to 1.
When we come back tonight at 5, do you spend a lot during the holiday season? The research that explains holiday splurging.
And we keep our eyes on the road for you as snow and wintry conditions make their way to the area. And on Wall Street, the big three are in the green today. The Dow is up 308 points, the Nasdaq picked up 254 points, and the S&P 500 gains just 36.
You're watching News 3 Now, brought to you by Cardinal Heating and Air Conditioning.
Come on, baby. Don't be like that. We can get through this. I know we've had some hiccups, but I can't afford to lose you. A new furnace just isn't in my budget.
Worried about breaking the bank? Ask us about our monthly payment plans.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for coming and sharing this time with the family.
Stay strong for Grandpa. We'll see you at the field.
When you leave this earth, don't leave any regrets. Crest Funeral and Cremation Services helped us make sure Grandpa's never forgotten. We are Crest Funeral and Cremation Services because we know your memories matter.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
Score the lowest prices of the year right now at Brothers Main's Black Friday sale. You won't find lower prices anywhere, and enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Main's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
Steinhafels is your mattress destination for your best night's sleep. Enjoy the luxury and comfort of a Beauty Rest mattress. Right now, save up to $600. Add an adjustable base and save up to $400 more. Upgrade your sleep to the Beauty Rest Black, where luxury meets innovation. Beauty Rest Black mattresses start at just $36 per month when you use Steinhafels 60-month financing. Plus, you get up to $300 in Steinhafels cash. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Saving money at Menards. Secure your home in an instant with a security camera from Energizer. Simply screw it into a standard socket, and if movement is detected, an instant alert is sent to your phone. Get this indoor-outdoor socket security camera for $19.99. Keep your home safe with Kidde home safety products. This hardwired smoke alarm connects with other Kidde hardwired alarms, so when one alarm sounds, they all sound. Get one today for $24.99 at Menards.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
We've issued an alert day through your Wednesday evening for the chance for snow squalls. We'll track out where the snow is in your forecast at 6.
Then cold temperatures have made hot commodities out of local warming shelters. What happens now that many are at capacity?
Start your evening with News 3 Now at 6. Moving forward, uncovering the stories and getting to the heart of events and issues that matter here. And when bad weather is on the way, we warn you first. News 3 Now at 6. Moving forward, weeknights. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
If you're just heading home from work tonight, here's a live look at how the roads are doing. This is I-90 near Lodi, and everything looks quiet there right now, but meteorologist Blaise Keller is watching snow squalls that are popping up across the area. Those are intense, short-lived bursts of strong snow, and our Tanasia Shaw is on the roads tonight. She's going to join us in just a little while. But take it easy, because it takes a little while to get used to. We haven't had a lot of snow.
Certainly.
So take your time if you're on your way home for the evening commute.
Yeah, give yourself an extra few minutes. Well, the holidays are a time to reconnect with family and friends and take part in those holiday traditions.
But holiday gift giving joins those traditions, and some spend themselves into a lot of debt and ignore household bills. Maribel Arbor explains more.
A recent Gallup poll shows consumers are expected to spend, on average, around $1,000 on holiday-related purchases this year, even if that means drawing on emergency funds or pushing off household bills to do it. That's according to NerdWallet research. Why? Because we're wired to overspend this time of year. That's from Brad Klontz, a certified financial planner and a psychologist who specializes in behavioral finance. He tells CNBC that the short-term gratification of giving gifts to loved ones can often eclipse the long-term focus or consequences of good money management. He adds that social pressure to spend more and avoid looking cheap in front of others can prompt overspending. In fact, 28% of people are still paying off holiday credit card debt from last year. Klontz and other experts recommend the following. First, create a budget and stick to it. Gift list management apps such as Santa's Bag can help. Next, include more than gifts in your budget. Add in all seasonal expenses like extra groceries, holiday outfits, photos, donation drives, and even postage. This way, you know how much to spend on gifts and stay on budget. Then, set honest expectations with friends and family. Perhaps organize a gift exchange like Secret Santa or set a price limit among your group. Finally, hunt for discounts and rewards programs with cashback portals like CouponCabin.com or Rakuten, and browser extensions like Fetch can earn you free gift cards.
Well, if you compulsively shop, especially during the holiday season, there is help available at Spenders Anonymous at spenders.org.
But pay your bills.
Yes.
The USDA is investing over $194 million in rural economic projects across 14 states, including Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, the funding will help rural and tribal homeowners improve water and well systems, while also supporting agricultural supply businesses in saving thousands annually with solar power. These investments are part of the Rural Partners Network, which has funneled over $8.5 billion into underserved rural areas since 2022. USDA Secretary Tom Vilsack says the funding will create jobs, lower costs, and ensure rural communities thrive for generations to come.
Well, our Blaise Keller is back with a look at those snow squalls. Hey, Blaise.
Hello. Yes, you know, we've been dealing with these, again, squalls of intense, moderate to intense snow at times. This is a live look. Tanasia is out on the roads. I believe she's in the Lodi area. And this is kind of a perfect example of what we mean by a snow squall, because right now, conditions look to have quickly improved, and they can just as quickly become much worse when one of these squalls comes on through. Now, there's no current snow squall warnings, but what we expect to happen when you're underneath one of those snow squalls is the visibility to quickly be reduced, moderate to at times heavy snow, along with windy conditions, and all of that comes together perfectly to cause what we call a snow squall. The phenomenon itself is not new, but the warnings issued out of the National Weather Service in Milwaukee are relatively new. Actually, they began issuing them during the winter of 2021 to 2022. We have a whole Beyond the Barometer written about snow squalls and what to do if you're in a snow squall, in a snow squall on the road as well. I encourage you to read that, as we're most likely going to maybe see more of these as we go throughout your winter. As I mentioned, there are no current snow squall warnings in effect, but you can see that band of more intense snow stretching from Milwaukee all the way back into parts of Dane County and even further west into Prairie du Sac. Within this line of snow, we may be seeing some reduced visibilities. We also find a little bit of snow outside of Janesville as well. This is going to continue to push its way south and eastward. Right now, south of 94, but pretty much along 18, eventually pushing into Elkhorn, Whitewater, and continuing to make its way further south and eastward. And if we do see a snow squall warning issued, we'll of course let you know. Future track wind gusts. We've already seen gusts upwards of 50 miles per hour out in Lone Rock, and those gusts are going to continue to be out of the northwest, anywhere between 30 to 40 miles per hour as we go overnight into the start of your Thursday. Snow squalls are typically on the edge of a strong cold front, and back behind the strong cold front we have some very cold and dry air compared to where we are now, and that's the reason why our winds are so breezy. And because those winds are expected to be breezy into the morning hours on Thursday, it's going to feel anywhere between 10 to 20 degrees below zero. So as you're heading off to school and you're sending the kids off to school and you're heading off to work, make sure that you are dressed appropriately. Limit your time outdoors to avoid any cold-related illnesses like frostbite or hypothermia. Overnight, we are anticipating quiet conditions. We will see the snow wrap up as we go into your not only Thursday, but Friday as well. We should see more sunshine as we go into these last few days of the work week, but we do see some more rain and even a rain-snow mix on the horizon. We can flirt with the 50s on Sunday before we cool back down into more seasonal temperatures by next Tuesday.
All right, Blaze, thank you. After the break, a company is turning things we would normally throw away into a valuable commodity.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Like a bowl of cherries, life in Attic Angel is healthy and sweet. Our independent and assisted living lifestyles include newly renovated apartments, engaging social activities, and wellness support that is tailored to you. As time marches on, we promote the idea that life can always be a bowl of cherries. Attic Angel, the house that angels built.
Welcome to Alpine Liquors, the largest independent liquor store in Dane County and beyond. We have over 700 vodkas, 1,500 whiskeys, 2,500 cold beers, 2,000 wines, and over 300 mini bottles for under $1. The area's largest selection, your local Alpine Liquors, located in DeForest, Wisconsin.
I was an occupational therapist and I had lost my position. I was able to just go the next day, oh well, I can dash. I love it for the freedom. I can schedule myself. Also, dashing just gives you a sense of purpose. Having portable benefits would be really awesome for me because I could use them to help cover my vision, co-pays, and adding to my 401k. And I could continue to build that till I retire.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
I just this morning made a new hole in my belt, so that was super exciting.
Why are women everywhere choosing Sonobello, the advanced solution for permanent fat removal?
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I've had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's best offer of the year. Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
Check it out, Snatch Waist. Loving, loving, loving the results.
It will change your life. It did for me.
Call 1-888-510-6198 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
Rewards Club members at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison can get a ticket for a promotional drawing by visiting the Rewards Club booth. Promotional drawings can be either physical or virtual tickets. Physical tickets will be placed in a drawing barrel, while virtual tickets can be redeemed at a promotional kiosk. Visit Ho Chunk Gaming Madison and grab your tickets at the Rewards Club booth today.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Who is she talking to?
Your watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. We're going to get another look at those road conditions. Our Tanisha Shaw is on a live drive right now with photojournalist Chris Hawbaker. Tanisha, what can you see out there? What can you tell us?
Hey, Maddie, right now it's a big change from the last time we talked. I'm going to let you get a look at the roads. It's pretty clear, but you can see accumulation from the snow squalls just a few minutes ago. I would say the snow squall in total probably lasted about 5 minutes max. It was a lot of heavy snow, and then instantly it was gone, and we have this accumulation. But again, driving in before or after these conditions, make sure that you put your headlights on and you keep a lot of space in between vehicles. Now, Maddie and Susan, I'm going to send it back to you.
All right, Tanisha, great job out there. Scientists say they found a way to turn trash into a valuable commodity.
And the impact could help struggling communities across the globe. CBS's Leah Mishkin has the story from England.
Pakistan is one of the largest producers of bananas in the world. Farmers sell their fruit, then have to pay to take the leftover stems to a landfill, or crops get burned, making the air dirty and dangerous to breathe.
In Pakistan, generally, we produce a lot of banana waste in a year. We are talking around 1 million tons of banana stem waste.
So teams of scientists in Pakistan and England have spent more than 5 years developing a solution.
We're trying to generate clean and green electricity from that waste.
The secret lies within this machine, which is fed banana stems and other crop waste to power up to 50 homes in rural Pakistan.
What's happening here in Pakistan, you can ultimately bring this to other countries.
Yes, 100%. Recently, we had a project with Uganda.
Dr. Gibran Khalik and his team believe their innovative project can tackle many different aspects of pollution by clearing landfills, cleaning the air, and cutting water consumption in the fashion world.
If you manufacture one T-shirt, you would be using around 2,000 to 2,500 liters of water.
In the past, this thread-like material taken from banana stems was used to make low-cost products like rugs and sacks. He sees much greater potential.
So we can create T-shirts, we can create denim out of it that has a bigger value that can be added towards the country's economy.
Turning waste into power and a brighter future. Leah Mishkin, CBS News, Newcastle.
A final check of your first warn forecast when we come back.
Trapped with the in-laws this holiday season?
Did you hear the owl?
Escape to any of our 2,600 locations with the Planet Fitness Black Card. Also bring a friend for free and get access to the Black Card Spa. Just $1 down, $24.99 a month. Deal ends Friday, December 6th.
Funny Girl is the theatrical event of the season. Entertainment Weekly raves. Funny Girl is a love letter to the big old-fashioned Broadway musical. Don't miss Funny Girl. Playing December 31st through January 5th at Overture Center. Tickets at overture.org.
Winning at Ho-Chunk Gaming just got bigger, like mega bigger. When you win a hand-paid jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, you're automatically entered into our mega jackpot winners quarterly drawings with a grand prize drawing on January 18th to win a new Jeep Wagoneer car buy and a chance for $100,000 in cash. Jackpot weekly drawings are going on now. Mondays, 10 winners, $500 in rewards play. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. A Medicare Advantage plan from Dean Health Plan gives you the benefits you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. Medical, hospital, and prescription drug coverage comes with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits. And extra benefits can help you save even more. Get preventive and comprehensive dental, $250 for eyewear, and $750 for hearing aids. Plus, you can save on over-the-counter health and wellness items. All this and free fitness memberships at more than 25,000 locations. Call 1-888-296-4080 today to get your free Dean Health Plan Medicare Advantage Guide. That's 1-888-296-4080. Dean Health Plan. right here with you.
We got your back.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
Score the lowest prices of the year right now at Brothers Main's Black Friday sale. You won't find lower prices anywhere and enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Main's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Main.
Trapped with the in-laws this holiday season?
Did you hear the owl?
Escape to any of our 2,600 locations with the Planet Fitness Black Card. Also, bring a friend for free and get access to the Black Card Spa. Just $1 down, $24.99 a month. Deal ends Friday, December 6th.
Coming up tonight on the CBS Evening News, the tragic murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson and what police are calling a brazen and targeted attack. The manhunt to catch the suspect and the new clues tonight. We've got that coming up on the CBS Evening News.
And Blaze is here with a final check of the forecast.
Yeah, you know, we're going to continue to watch kind of these line of snow kind of move through the area. But again, if we see any snow squall warnings, we will let you know. We have a whole write-up about what a snow squall is on our website. Tomorrow, it is going to be cold, especially in the morning. It may feel anywhere between 10 to 20 degrees below zero, but we do see more sunshine. It is also going to be breezy, not only overnight, but throughout your Thursday. We see more sunshine Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then we warm up almost to near 50 to end your first weekend of December. That's our next system that will bring us rain to start and then maybe a rain-snow mix as temperatures go back to seasonal temperatures by next Tuesday.
Sunshine makes a big difference.
Yes, it does.
Thanks for your help tonight.
Of course.
I appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody. The CBS Evening News is coming up next. We'll see you back here at 6.